Greetings Internet, my name is Chris and this is Noam the Duellist part 3. Here I'm fighting a guy with 700 champion points or more. He's also wearing Nernhund gear, at least that's what he admitted to me. You can see here I'm holding a staff technically, but it's showing a shield, which is why I got a little bit confused, because I thought I still had my shield out. And he just completely stomped me, of course. This guy I'm fighting is called Dark Syner, or Syner. And he's a well-known ganker on the North American mega server on the PC. And if you look to the right of my screen, you can see he has a lot of burst. Like the damage is really high. I'm blocking most of the time, which actually turns out to be a bad thing in this fight, because as soon as my stamina is gone, he just completely totals me. But there's not really much I can do against this guy in a 1v1. Because his burst is just insane and there's no way I can kill him. Because when you have 700 champion points, you usually have a lot of points into stuff that either A, increases your damage, or B, increases your defenses. You can see he kills me here with a frontal stealth attack for 13k with surprise attack. Now a frontal stealth attack only has a 2 times multiplier. If he'd done it from the back, that would have a 4 times multiplier. If he was out of combat, but from a front that's a lot of damage. Here's a 2v1, because obviously I can't kill this guy on my own. The guy I'm dueling with, like the guy who's on my side here, is a friend of Dark Syner's, and that's the entire reason I even got into this duel, because we were doing SO together, and I was talking about how I usually never fight that many AD people, and most of them aren't all good. And obviously, Dark Syner here wanted to prove me wrong, which he did a lot. But he also had quite a lot more champion points than I did. I think at this point here I had 280. I think currently I have 289 champion points, and this guy has 700 or more. He's also wearing Nernhund, as I mentioned. So if you look in the top left corner, very small numbers. It says my DPS. Usually against players with this build here, it's near 2 to 2.1 thousand. Against this guy, it's between 1200 and 1500. And that's the Nernhund. And like this guy's wearing medium armor. He's not super squishy, but he is squishy. But with the Nernhund and with some of the champion point passives, it's just a lot more defensible. You can see he went down there. I don't know if you noticed to the left, but it said I crit shotted him with a meteor, but it hit him for 6.9k. Usually when I crit shot people with meteors, people who aren't running Nernhund and stuff, usually it hits for roughly 10 to 12k. You'll see a fight here in the end where I hit a guy for 10.5 with a non-crit meteor shot. But yeah, so this guy obviously he's really strong. His playstyle is maybe not the best for duels, because I know a lot of people who run a similar build. You see he went down again. I know people a lot of people who run a similar build, but are able to 2v1 and 3v1. So it's just kind of interesting how he couldn't take out both of us, but he can certainly stomp me in a 1v1. Right here is a clear example of that. He's only using a shield, and his main attack is basically just bashing. When he crits me with a bash and I'm not blocking, it hits for close to 5k, which is pretty nuts. Like, I think he's stacking weapon damage and stamina to be able to do that much with a shield bash. But it's just kind of crazy. I go down like a sack of potatoes. Okay, so these next 3 fights are against the same guy. It's a Magica Templar. I think he's wearing full light, maybe. He's very squishy, this guy here. And you'll see, like, if you look in the top left, I think the general DPS I have against this guy is near to 3k, which is double of what I had against Dark Syner, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, like this fight here is pretty old. It's like a month old footage. So you go down here, lack of stamina. And the fight I had with Dark Syner was about a week old, I think. But yeah, I just put these videos in here at the end because I didn't want to end it after just 4 minutes. That's a win to me. This here is where you'll see the meteor that hits him for 10.5 without critting, which is pretty crazy. It's just towards the end. 3, 2, 1, and meteor incoming. Boom, and he goes down. Anyway, thanks for watching.